Elon Musk's jet collection is worth $300 million and boasts unimaginable features. However, he also spends $216 million on his children, his $80 million neighborhood, his car collection, and much more. Let's begin with his shoes, which are so rare that wearing them could lead to a 6-month prison sentence. In 2019, he unveiled the Tesla Model Y at the Tesla Design Center in California. To match this historic moment, he wore a controversial pair of custom Air Jordan Tesla shoes made from pony hair, red metallic leather, and python leather. Although wearing python leather is illegal in California, Elon hasn't been seen wearing them since. These shoes cost only $1,500, a fraction of what he plans to wear on Mars. In space, time functions differently, so he had a special limited edition Carrera 1887 SpaceX watch made by Tag Heuer. While you can purchase this watch for $10K, Elon also owns an Audemars baguette for $50,000 and a Richard Mille for $200,000. His car collection is equally impressive, with his personal 100,000 Tesla Roadster being launched into space on a rocket he created. Elon Musk not only live-streamed the entire event, but he also purchased another Tesla after losing one in space. However, his car collection is not limited to electric vehicles. In fact, he also owns the first mass-produced gas car, the 1920 Ford Model T. Despite the fact that this car barely functions and cost him $25,000, Elon's dream car was actually a gas-powered vehicle. At the age of 17, he fell in love with the Jaguar E-Type after seeing it in a magazine. Despite being broke at the time, Elon eventually purchased the car for $2,000 and faced numerous issues with it. Additionally, his McLaren F1, which cost him $1 million, almost cost him his life in an accident. After this incident, Elon decided to purchase a car that could transform into a submarine, similar to the ones in James Bond movies. With a car collection worth over $2.8 million, Elon Musk may need to consider purchasing more storage space for his vehicles, perhaps in the neighborhood of mansions he owns in Bel Air. At first, he purchased a single house like an average person, but it was valued at $17 million. This mansion boasts 7 bedrooms, a gym, a spa, and a tennis court. It even has its own movie theater. Elon Musk subscribed to our first video, so why haven't you? He was so impressed with the place that he decided to acquire 6 more. In total, he now owns 7 houses with gyms, yet he still resembles Peter Griffin. All the mansions are quite similar, except for one. Elon bought Willy Wonka's house, which appears normal on the outside, but has some peculiar features inside. Have you seen Gene Wilder's house? It's quite quirky, with odd-shaped cabinets, doors leading nowhere, car doors, tunnels, and unusual paintings on the walls. Elon transformed it into a school for his children, as he wasn't keen on living in such a strange house. Let's delve into the physics and economics of a rocket. With all that Tesla money, Elon could afford an $80 million neighborhood. To celebrate, he got a diamond Tesla ring, a rare display of flexing diamonds for him. He once purchased a piece of jewelry from his father's emerald line, a green emerald on a 14-karat gold necklace for his college girlfriend. After they parted ways, he didn't seem too bothered about the $50,000 spent on it. However, his second wife received millions, as Elon learned the importance of rings to women. He splurged on 3 different engagement rings for her, starting with a $100,000 ring. When she teased him for being cheap, he made up for it by purchasing a $300,000 ring for everyday use as a surprise. He also purchased a ring for special occasions for her, adorned with 10 sapphires and a remarkably large diamond that cost him a staggering $1 million. This brought his total expenditure on jewelry to a remarkable $1.5 million. Clearly, Elon did not concern himself with the cost, as he divorced her 2 years later and paid a hefty sum of $16 million as a settlement. However, what if I were to tell you that he spends even more on his children? On average, parents spend around $300,000 in total on their children. But Elon's children are far from average. They attend private schools and travel in his private jet for vacations, which amounts to approximately $1 million per year. So, This man spends at least $24 million on just one child. But wait, he has 9 children, making his total expenditure around $216 million. Now, that's quite extravagant. However, he probably doesn't bat an eye when purchasing multiple jets. Elon couldn't settle for owning just one jet, he had to have 5 of them. His first jet, a custom-made aircraft, cost him $26 million and featured the usual recliner seats, dining room, and bedroom. But he purchased this before he became a billionaire. Once he ascended from millions to billions, he couldn't be seen flying around in the same small jet as Taylor Swift. No, he had to outdo billionaire Mark Cuban, who owned a Gulfstream G550. So, Elon bought 2 of them for $62 million each. However, it didn't take long for a newer model, the G650, to hit the market. The difference between the two is mind-boggling. The G650 has just 1 extra seat. That's it. It's similar to how people buy the latest iPhone, even though it's essentially the same as their old one. Billionaires do the same, but with private jets. Instead of paying $1,000, they drop $75 million. And recently, Elon splurged another $75 million on the newest Gulfstream, the G700. Can you guess what the difference is between these two? I'll give you a hint. Just like how iPhones keep getting slightly bigger each year, they essentially made the plane a little bit larger. When you have over $200 billion, spending $300 million on jets is no big deal. But perhaps Elon's most extravagant purchase is also the most impressive display of wealth. When faced with an app that doesn't meet their expectations, most individuals simply uninstall it. However, Elon Musk, being the extraordinary individual he is, took a different approach. Despite being heavily involved in his mission to bring humanity to Mars, Elon took a momentary pause to ensure that the concept of free speech remained intact when Twitter began censoring numerous individuals. Astonishingly, even though Twitter was suffering significant financial losses, Elon decided to acquire the platform. It's truly remarkable to fathom having such an abundance of wealth that losing billions becomes inconsequential. Elon paid a substantial amount, surpassing the necessary sum, solely for the sake of memes. One of his favorite memes happens to be 420, which led him to purchase all the shares of the company at a price of $54.20. Undoubtedly, one can only imagine the audacity required to agree to such a deal. Estimates suggest that he overpaid by a staggering $19 billion, resulting in a total purchase price of $44 billion for this struggling bird app. However, it appears that Elon is determined to revitalize the app. Recently, he rebranded Twitter as X and expressed his intentions to transform it into a super app. If X proves to be anything like China's WeChat, its value could potentially exceed $80 billion. In conclusion, Elon Musk's extravagant lifestyle is a testament to his boundless ambition and incredible wealth. From his impressive jet collection to his luxury cars, lavish homes, and even his acquisition of Twitter, Elon's spending knows no bounds. But beyond the glitz and glamour, his ventures push the boundaries of innovation and technology, shaping the future in ways we can only imagine. Stay tuned for more fascinating topics and insights. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to keep up with our latest content. Your support means the world to us as we continue to explore the fascinating world of innovation and beyond. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update.